Well, the T is Nicki is in everybody's mouth right now this week. Like, it's first of all, Nicki Minaj's re-release mixtape "Beam Me Up, Scotty" is projected to sell from 65 to 70K units. Okay, it's also Seeing Green is projected to go number one on the Billboard charts. So keep
When?
streaming, guys.
For next
Yeah,
week?
yeah, for next week. So keep streaming, guys. This is really good for Nikki, but there's a lot of people that's really like just bringing her up, like talking about her, saying that she's icons out of it. Like, okay, I'm like, wow, okay. People saying to please unblock me, and I'm like, oh, okay, so yeah, so all right. So now y'all see.
You know, they always say you don't know what you got until it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
I just got to step back so people can realize what it's like when you're gone. I mean, she told them this was going to happen. She
Right.
said it on the Say So remix. Every time I step away, the game it gets boring. Like
They get boring.
she told y'all what was going to happen. But I'm glad that she like stepped out and created like this other vacuum so that other female rappers could have a chance to like, you know, enjoy the space and get all of their things. And now she can re-enter in this space, and I won't say compete with them because Nicki has always been a competitor, like
Right.
raps
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like rap is where that's her battlefield, you know. But now it just seems like she's planning on entering it. I won't say with grace, but it's different. It's like, okay, well, I'm back. Snatch my coins, you know. As long as y'all don't do no fuck shit, then we good. You know
Okay.
what I mean? To see. Now, if the girls are smart, the girls are just welcome back, girl, and
Welcome back.
business. But I just have a feeling that there's gonna be one who's just
what?
ain't gonna be able to just deal and just go on about their business, and then we'll be.
Well, I heard from the grapevine of some, I don't know, maybe they could be barbs or not, but that old girl is coming out with a mixtape as well, one of her old mixtapes. She's going to be re-releasing that. I don't know how true this is. This could be fans talking, because you know fans like to talk.
Well,
Yeah,
her mixtapes are already available on streaming platforms. What's she re-releasing them to?
I mean the stuff that was on SoundCloud.
Oh, okay.
well, here's the thing. There's a lot of artists that are putting their mixtapes on the streaming platforms now because, you know, Nicki literally got, like, I literally just said she's up to making 60 to 70K units. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure a lot of artists are like, well, damn, well, shit, let me put my mixtape out there. Or maybe not artists are saying this, maybe labels are saying this about their artists. Like, let's see if we can try to put your stuff on. So, you know, I wouldn't rule it out. It is a rumor, and I'm saying alleged, but yeah, that's what they're saying. You know. But anyway, Young Miami though, she child, she was on social media talking about some. Oh, Nikki, could you unblock me, honey?
Nicki was like, no.
Now, moving along, I'm like, oh, so that's why she turned down the damn collab. How you going? I blocked you. Why? Why y'all?
She blocked her though.
Well, that's what Young Miami says.
Or thing about her being team, where she meant she was Team Cardi.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the bars pulled up them receipts. Come on now, you said you Team Cardi, so stay in that. You get what I'm saying? It's I don't know, like before, like when I first started seeing like a lot of artists like, you know, big Nicki up and stuff like that, I'm like, okay, that's really cool. They're really starting to see it now. But as you kind of really think about it, it's like, are y'all really just doing this just for a collab? Like y'all really like throw yourself to this woman, and it be looking sad. Like, honey, you just was saying this last year.
They could be real. I mean, we all know they're fans, so they may be in their age of repentance. They may just be.
Mm-hmm. Now this one is the one that got me, because I'm like, you ain't got no other reason to bring her up, but like Wendy Williams calls Nicki Minaj an icon.
She ain't lying.
Now let me just tell y'all, Wendy Williams is a strange character. On her show, she admits that Nicki Minaj is the true icon after years of speaking negatively about this rapper. Okay, basically, we all know what she said. She said that Nicki is an icon, even though these other girls may have numbers or whatever. She stand the test of time, and all that other good jazz. But yeah, Wendy, what's going on?
I mean, it's that season, it's promo season, so she may try to get Miss Minaj on the show. She may
On the
Wendy Williams.
Not after all you done said. It's not after all you done said, child.
You know how these girls do. I wouldn't be surprised. But I mean, Nicki just, I mean, not Nicki, but you know, Wendy they said job, so we just let her do her job. But I would back and forth. If I was Nicki Minaj, I wouldn't come on the show.
You wouldn't come on the show?
After all that venom that Wendy put out,
right.
Like with Whitney, like I don't know what made Whitney agree to that interview. Ain't no way. Well, Whitney's a Jersey bitch, so she was on that straight real quick.
She wanted to curse her out. That's what it was.
It's real quick. Let me talk to you for a minute, Wendy, because you're like 35 years older than me.
Stop it! Yeah. Look. Well, I mean, look. I definitely think that there was lines crossed. I wouldn't even. Why would Wendy even want Nicki on the show? Because Nicki has responded back to you on some occasions. Okay, I don't get it. It's just, I mean, Wendy usually, I've always known her to stick to her guns. And like when she flip flopped this time, I was like, okay. I mean, I'm glad that you understand that she's an icon, even though you didn't a couple years ago. But it's just it's getting weird.
How they all flipping like Georgia around here?
Not they flipping like sissies now. You niggas is iffy now.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know about these girls, child.
I'm glad Nicki's getting her flowers.
Yeah.
I'm glad that she's being embraced after her hiatus. And I think she's in a different space. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's an icon, she's a legend, she's all these things. And I just hope that she, holds strong this era. And I just want NM5. Like, I appreciate these new singles, Fractions, Seeing Green. And all the things, but
you ready for NM5?
Where's this album, lady?
Where is this album at? Let me tell you something. Well, she got a lot of things.
Where is your soda?
Seeing Green might actually go number one, and that's oh my goodness, like that would be really good. It's like it's Young Money,
Young Money
reunited.
That'd be kind of cute. Well,
yeah.
their highest charting song was was it Truffle Butter?
Yeah, I think so.
Truffle Butter it peaked at number 12.
Yeah.
So hopefully Seeing Green will crack the top 10 and it'll go to number 1.
Yeah. I mean that's what we hope. We're gonna see what's happening. Yes, y'all gotta buy.
We all gonna buy it.
We all gonna buy it.
I mean, if the Barbs can take LLC from her last album to number 1 on iTunes from just Twitter alone, like I'm sure that this era we're gonna see a number 1. It's gonna happen.
I mean, we should. I mean, I think, and I made this little theory on my TikTok story. I said, because there was a person that was like, oh my goodness, like y'all Barbs are really, y'all bigged up LLC. Why didn't y'all do it when Queen first came out? And it's like, nah, somebody wasn't counting. Somebody was the count was off, because I've seen people buy multiple albums. I've seen this one girl, she bought like 20 different Queen albums. Okay. We see people screenshotting receipts of them actually paying for the damn shit.
Well, we already know with Queen,
but we don't see it in
Queen got number 1 because of the whole them allowing merchandise bundles to count sales. So now that she's got, because the Queen has power, now that that's gone, you niggas gotta sell your music. The Mirrors Act. You can't couple no tour tickets because you can't go outside.
And why would they allow that for that short period of time and then like take it away?
Well, so I won't say you have to blame Madonna, but
No.
merch bundles have become a thing, become popular because it was this extra incentive. You know, like when digital markets opened, if you bought a CD online or if you bought a CD off iTunes, not just the digital copy, but you actually could buy them online and it ships to your house. Like you could also get a gift from the artist. You could get like
Yeah.
T-shirt. You can get, you know, like certain little swag, whatever that goes with it, and it counts as a sale because it comes with the album. So during the Queen era, when was it Travis Scott?
Yeah, Travis.
They were offering like backstage passes and sweatshirts, blah blah blah. But they weren't bundled with actual like CDs. They were like just part of like a bundle package with digital sale, and it was counting towards album sales,
Mm-hmm.
which didn't make sense. Like y'all niggas selling T-shirts.
You see, y'all niggas selling
You're
T-shirts.
selling T-shirts and you're selling T-shirts and
Mm-hmm.
concert tickets. That's not that's not that's not moving the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever. It is what it is. The game is the game. You got to play it, or you got to be the person that can change the rules. And Nicki Minaj is that girl that's like, listen, bitch, I'm losing. Change the rules, bitch.
And I think also that came, yeah. Queen also came out of just a couple years after she was fighting for the streamings to count. And I think, a lot of people make a lot of quotes, those who kick down the door don't reap the benefit. She was one of the main artists that tried to fight against streaming services, saying like, hey, this shit needs to count in the Billboard or whatever. And I think that it backfired because they probably was like, all right, well, shit, but we ain't gonna sit there. She'll be number 2 or whatever. And I think that it's so foul how she was done. And I mean, I may that may not be all the way what happened, but we can allude to that of happening.
I also think that during that time, even the fan base, we got so discouraged by that happening, by her not being able to debut number 1 because of a last minute gimmick pull.
Mm-hmm.
That instead of it charging us to like, okay, well now I already ordered it. We're gonna order this shit again for the next week. Number 1.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we got kind of like everybody got in their feelings about it, and we just started blasting other artists and like all that kind of stuff. And,
yeah.
And we kind of lost focus on driving the sales back up.
Mm-hmm.
But that's just part of the game, and I hope that it changes eventually where people will get appreciated or people will get what they do. But having a number 2 album is not a bad thing. Like,
it's not. No, and I was the main one that was saying that because he was like, oh my God, she fell off. I'm like, falling off, honey, that's number 2. Falling off is not being on the charts at all.
Yeah.
Which is the reality of a lot of y'all new girls past 2 weeks. But anyway, we're moving on. Look,